Hi, how you doing? I'm Lexi's mom, and I welcome you to the Bumbling Butterfly.
Hello, hello. That was my mom. Asked my parents to help me with the intro and outro. I don't know why my teeth, maybe it's just my sunglasses and my teeth look yellow in this light. They're not, I promise. But yeah, it's super bright out today, so I have my sunglasses on. California. Everyone's like dying in snow in New England, and I'm like, it's hot. Yeah, but hello. I am this week. I awesome news on Weight Watchers, so I'll post a photo and see if you guys think there's any visual differences. But and lots of food prep. I review some movies, review a new gluten-free restaurant, and my dad's birthday stuff. I sent him a gift, and then the photos that I keep forgetting to add of a sister date I had with my sister, so I have a few photos of that. And yeah, a bunch of that and more on Bumbling Butterfly. Thank you for watching. Oh my god, guys, I'm so excited. I, because of my whole gluten issue and whatever, and possible celiacs or whatever, and getting like food poisoning symptoms from eating lactose, I like all at once couldn't eat gluten and lactose. And so I've lost like so much body fat, it's not even funny. I'm down to, and since I started, which was 2 weeks into Boston, so it was about 4 weeks in Boston and 4 weeks home. So it's been like 6 to 8 weeks since it all happened, and in those 6 to 8 weeks, I've literally probably lost about 12 pounds, and I'm total now from my highest, right? So that's kind of what I'm calculating it as. From the highest I've been in the last few years to now, I've lost 30 pounds. So I'm really curious. I don't always notice the difference because I see myself in the mirror every day. So here's a collage of what I look like at my highest and me now. So you tell me if there's a huge difference. So look at this photo. Tell me if there's a huge difference, because I feel like I see it now looking at the difference long term, but yeah, so I'm super excited. That's what I look like now. Yay. Really excited. I potentially have celiacs, like I said before. That's not what I'm excited about, obviously. But I've been navigating gluten-free stuff, and there's this store I just found on Grubhub because I realized I don't have any food. Some stuff spoiled, and so I just like looked up stuff for Grubhub, and it's literally fuck, like F number sign CK, fuck, essentially, fuck gluten. That's the name of the store, and it's in Pasadena, so I ordered a whole bunch of gluten-free stuff. Pretty excited because sounds yummy, and if it is as good as it seems like it is, it'll be like my new favorite store. So I don't remember. These are like mung bean noodles or something, or some kind of Korean noodles. I don't remember what these are made out of. And these are sweet potatoes and a Korean beef dish. So now I'm gonna try all of these. Trying the, I want to say, I think it's like mung bean noodles. I don't even remember, but we'll try them. Good, they need sauce, but decent. Yum, yum. See, sweet potato chunks, and then I have this. It's sesame sauce. I'm dipping it in there. So let's get a reaction to those. Mmm. Really tasty. I mean, it's sweet potato. It's kind of sweet potato, but it's good. Really good. Good for a side. This one's good. I'm now trying the Korean beef side dish, kind of like beef bulgogi. So let's see how it goes. I know this is like really bad lighting, so I don't have like a ring light and stuff, but mukbang, I guess. Mmm. That's more flavor than the other stuff. It is really good. Good, like, it is like, it's like beef bulgogi. Mmm. I am trying the cauliflower bites. It's good. I mean, like, it obviously tastes like cauliflower, but it's good. It's a little cool now because I ate everything else first. But it's good. Overall, very good. I'd say like 8 out of 10. I could have gotten a few more sauces for some of the stuff, but it was really good. Definitely go there again and try it. They had a lot of vegan options too, and they had a lot of meat options, and yeah, I think I actually want to go in. Very good. Fuck gluten in Pasadena. It's totally on. I'm ready to do it. See, you open it. I'm making bread with Jesse's thing. I already screwed this up twice. I'm about to start adding ingredients. So I'm going to do this. You add ingredients in there. That's the, like, dough mixer thing in there. That's attached, that, like, tab thing. And then you screw this in. And then I'm going to do gluten-free bread. Guys, it's working. Do you hear that? It's working. I think it's beating the ingredients together. I'm so excited. Making gluten-free bread. Very like 1950s look. The outside of it, the color, it looks like something like Lucille Ball would have in her kitchen. It's vibrating. Look at it. It's vibrating. I don't know if you can see it in the video that it's vibrating. But it's vibrating. It sounds like hornets. It sounds like a hornet's nest now, but I think it's just moving really quickly. It's vibrating. It's a dough! It's a dough! Look, it's a dough! Still vibrating. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. It's 34 minutes till my bread is done. Really weird angle of me, but anyways, I'm really excited to see my bread. It's now or never. I just unplugged it. Let's open it and see. What the fuck? Well, that's unfortunate. It actually, like, weirdly enough, like, look, it actually feels like bread, but it just didn't grow. So I think it's just somehow was, like, too thick to grow. This is what it looks like. It does actually feel like bread. It's just super, whoa. That is really solid. That's like, I can barely break it. The pieces, but the chunk of bread feels like bread. It just, Jesus. Oh my God. I think it was just too thick. Look at the bottom. It got like stuck in the bottom. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, it's like super thick. I think maybe I put too much flour in it. End result, that's the inside. I have to try to scrape the inside out now. Wash the inside of this. So that was a complete failure. So that was actually my third attempt, sort of. The first attempt I got the wrong ingredient, and then I got more ingredients, and then I did it once and I didn't put some part of the machine in, so it like came loose and I ruined it. So this was my third attempt, but I think the gluten-free flour was too dense to use only gluten-free flour, so I think I need to get the right kind of flour. I used the powdered sugar because I was just like, oh yeah, sugar. No, not really thinking. So I think I have to get granulated sugar, and which will help activate the yeast more. And I think the sugar needs to go on top of the flour instead of in the liquid. So I think those are some pointers of how I'm going to change it. So more on a new loaf of bread later this week, probably in the next episode. But
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Steve. Happy birthday to you. You gotta blow them out and make a wish.
Okay, hey, Lexi, here's Dad with it. Open it up, Dad. He's opening it up, and we'll get a picture of us chomping on it, okay?
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. I have to come up close.
Look at all that.
Oh, wow. Look
This is all
at
for
that
me,
there.
huh?
As Dad says, this is all for me. That's Steven's, Lexi, that's Steven's birthday cake.
7.
Hold on one second. Tina? Yeah? Come here. Look at this. Look at Steven's birthday cake.
How do we cut them all
Get a
into
close-up
pieces?
of this.
Yes.
Get a close-up of that
Wow.
one. Right there. Right on top of that. As close as you can. There.
Yeah.
Oh
Looks
my
like
God.
vomit, doesn't it?
It
What
looks,
an idiot.
oh,
It looks delicious.
this is
but-
what
that
I'm
one.
gonna-
This
That
one.
looks
Who
like
said
it might be
you're gonna have
peanut
that?
butter.
What if
Well,
I
we're
want it?
concerned about
No,
your
we're going to
health.
cut it down and we're fighting about it already,
We're
Lexi.
concerned about your health.
Can I take a bite of this?
Yeah, go ahead. Take a bite of it. Oh, is that mine? Isn't it delicious? That crunchiness to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Lexi,
Well, what is
we
it?
also chopped it up. We chopped it up so we can all get a taste. Look, and this one's chopped up. I found that red thing you see on this one is actually like dried strawberry. And Tina. Oh, Tina is drooling right now. She's busy drooling. This is going to be our lunch today. All right? Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Totally forgot to add these before, but this is my sister and I having an awesome sister date when I was in Boston. It is literally like the movie The Day After Tomorrow. Definitely happy I'm in California. Was like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I know I'm a little late on this video, but I saw Greenland 2. Great movie, probably like 8 out of 10. I would highly recommend. If you didn't see the first Greenland, an asteroid, comet, whatever, hit Earth. You know, they knew it was going to hit Earth, so they did a lottery. They got a bunch of people into bunkers all over the world. You know, some people kind of needed people like doctors and things like that, and then they did a lottery for everyone else. And this family is lucky enough to get a lottery, and then it's sort of, but they have to make their way to Greenland. So the whole story is about like them getting to the bunker, and then it kind of ends with the comet destroying the rest of Earth. And so the second movie is they, you know, it starts off with life in the bunker, and then they start running out of supplies, so they're figuring out what to do, and then there's just an issue and they have to leave the bunker, and it's, you know, about them kind of figuring out where they're going to set up their life. And, you know, a bunch of stuff. I don't want to give away way too much, but yeah, so it's called Greenland 2. Migration. They're migrating across Europe. So, yeah, it was a really good movie. I love Gerard Butler, if you like Gerard Butler. And yeah, I just love his movies. And I love disaster movies. I grew up with a mom who's like obsessed with disaster movies. So really good movie. Especially if you like disaster movies, you like Gerard Butler, which, you know, my mom and I kind of have secret crushes on him. So yeah, definitely good movie. Would definitely recommend. Movie review 2 is the movie Mercy. Solid movie, I would say 8 out of 10. With Chris Pratt. And I don't remember the British woman's name, but he's a police officer. He created like an AI court system to sort of make the court process efficient, and it's the judge, jury, and executioner all in one, and to not have a ton of money go into court cases and this and that. And so and it's also unbiased, that the AI system only relies on facts. And so he gets essentially set up for murder, that, and I'm not giving anything away, that's in the trailer. And it's about him kind of trying to unlock his memory of like what actually happened, and you kind of question everyone, and then he starts kind of questioning himself, and so he has to go back and forth, and the AI helps him because it relies on facts. So and yeah, it's just interesting. And what I really liked about it was like the editing, because most of it was in the genre of like screen movies where, you know, like it's screen time and FaceTime and like people on Facebook Messenger and things like that, where it's kind of like point of view type shots. And so it's a combination of that. And then Chris Pratt is in person. He's like in this chamber, this like locked chamber where he's kind of, you know, finding his way through all of that media. So like they did a lot of like Instagram messages and things like that were kind of, you know, so the editing was really cool. I could see it winning awards for editing because the way they edited everything together was very cool. So if you like that kind of movie that's like new kind of techie movie and point of view type thing, it's definitely cool. It had a lot of like body cam footage of them like chasing criminals and all of that. So very cool. And yeah, so I would probably recommend. I'd say for closing words, I have, it's Queen Elizabeth, and I think it just, for me, it was just sort of, it's the end of the first month, you know, of a new year, and I think a lot of times people, you know, I've talked about resolutions before, you know, they think that something has to happen 100%, you know, day one of the new year. And I think for me, it's the idea of small steps. So kind of in the same regard of resolutions, right? I've been reflecting on the small changes I've made this month and kind of planning how I'm going to achieve my goals for this year in small steps. And so that's what the closing thought is for today. So it is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that bring about lasting change.
Hi, I'm Steve Schwade, Lexi's dad, and I want to thank you for watching The Bumbling Butterfly. Please subscribe and like.